Now I'd like to ask Anthony Angeloni to come up. Anthony graduated a few years ago, about 5 to be exact, and his career is doing exceptionally well at the Hartford. And Anthony's going to share with you a little bit about what he does and how he feels the Barney School has helped him.
Thank you, Dean. Good morning, everyone. As the Dean mentioned, my name is Anthony Angeloni. I graduated in 2008. I was a little shocked to see the cover of this presentation say class of 2018, because that means you and I, talking to the young people here, are 10 years apart, which I can't believe that that's even possible at this point. So it goes by really fast.
You're my age.
Yeah, exactly. So a little bit about me very quickly. I double majored here at the Barney School in Insurance Finance and Economics Finance. Graduated in 2008, as mentioned. During my time here, I did 3 internships, all actuarial related, and spent most of my time at the Aetna, which is one of the companies here in Hartford. But while I was there, I sort of realized, I really had the economics sort of gene within me. I had a passion for investments that I wanted to explore, and through the actuarial field, that wasn't really going to be possible. I did end up getting a full-time offer to be an actuary, which I ultimately turned down, but I decided to go to Hartford, which I knew had a very large investment management arm where I currently work now, Hartford Investment Management. So what I do there now is related to being ingrained in the markets. So I work for an investment grade credit group. What we do is we follow a broad array of industries and companies and help the Hartford manage about $140 billion of assets under management, of which I think about $60 billion are within my group. So what I specifically do is focus on a few key sectors. So my sectors that I'm responsible for making investment recommendations on are aerospace and defense. So I cover companies such as Boeing, Airbus, UTX right here in Hartford. I cover the railroad space, so CSX, Canadian Pacific. You might see some of those cars coming behind the university every once in a while. There's a train track there. In the transportation sector, so FedEx, UPS, Ryder trucks. So, and what does it really mean, when you're a 20-something making investment recommendations for a firm? Am I just sort of, updating a model and then somebody else is making a decision? No. I have about 30 companies that we call full-service companies, which means that I have to update my view on a quarterly basis, at the very least, and make an outperform, underperform, market perform recommendation and recommend a position with respect to the treasury curve and where their respective bond curves are, as to where I think we should be positioned in each one of these companies relative to our index. We're judged relative to a benchmark. And for me, this is sort of, I don't want to say the end game, but this is the exact type of thing that I wanted to get into after I sort of got through my first 2 years. I'd gone through Bar 211, I'd gone through Bar 110, obviously as a freshman. Structure was a little bit different then, but the product was the same. I had an understanding for what the different majors were going to be, and I ended up not being able to make a decision, so I chose 2, like Melissa did as well. And in short, the Barney Business School gave me the opportunity to explore a vast array of different career opportunities. I mean, I feel like I had a career as an actuary before I went into investments, which is kind of an interesting thing to say when you're graduating. So being able to get into the position that you want to get into, many of you probably don't have an idea of what that is yet. Some of you might, as the dean mentioned, but I think really what the goal is to come here, and if you take advantage of all the opportunities that the business school presents to you, you're going to end up in a position like me where you're going to work every single day, and I put in some good hours, but the day flies by. I'm talking with analysts on Wall Street. I'm talking with company management teams. It's a very interesting feeling when you go to a meeting as a 28-year-old and you're sitting across from a CFO who is about double your age, and he's more nervous about the questions you're going to ask him than you are about the answers you're going to get from him. So I kind of like that upper hand, and So, whatever it is, whatever goal that you have, I think it's important to realize that the Barney School is going to be a place where you can find out what that is, gain the tools to get there, and make it happen for yourself. So, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Anthony.